on for the first time on the 12 Ale Hefe, and the number 14 Tis Showtime. The tongue tie is on. Tongue tie on for the first time on the 14 Tis Showtime in race number 7. So once again, the main track is listed as fast. The turf conditions is good to soft. Today's presiding stewards is chaired by the chairman. That's Mr. Tyrone Cowlessa. Also on the stewards panel this afternoon is Mr. Errol McDavid as well as Mr. Wade Stone. These are the three gentlemen that will be overseeing today's Day 25 Card 7 live races to be run here on this lovely Saturday afternoon. Tote board reads 19 minutes until first race post time at 1:15. Enjoy your afternoon with us here at Santa Rosa Park. Good luck today. Here are the changes now for race number 1, which begins the early pick 4. And don't forget, in the first race, we have a single winner bonus in the superfecta of just over $15,153.16. Number 1, single bullet, the weight -1, 57. 57 on the 1, single bullet. Take note, blinkers back on today on the 1, single bullet. Number 2, man on fire, the weight -3, 53.5. 53.5 on the 2, man on fire. Number 4, Messi, the weight -2, 55. 55 on the 4, Messi. Number 5, Hand of Stone, the weight -1, 55.5. 55.5 on the 5, Hand of Stone. And number 6, Visara, the weight -3, 55. 55 on the 6, Visara. 17 minutes to the start of the early pick 4 and the first daily double of the afternoon, with a single winner bonus in the superfecta in race 1 of $15,153.16. We're going 1,200 meters for race number 1. Good luck. So we have 12 minutes the post time for race number 1 out here at Santa Rosa Park. Once again, good afternoon racing fans, and thanks for joining us here on the Racing Channel. Let's see if we can pick up a winner or two on today's 7 race card. And we're going to start off with race number 1. It's a modified benchmark handicap involving horses rated 30-0, 3 years and over. And we will be going the distance of 1200 meters. Remember, the main track is fast. Very decent board to start off the Saturday card, if you can look at it right now. Let's go with my top selection. I'm going with horse number 4, and that's Messi. Let's take a look at the veteran in the field, the 9-year-old dark bay gelding, currently priced at 9-2, with Andrew Poon on board for trainer Chester Roberts. Remember, trainer Roberts got his 300th victory last race day on Emancipation Day with his win with April the 12th. So he sends out Messi here, and Messi is a 7-time winner on turf, a 4-time winner on the dirt, and he's back in this company of 30-0, and I think he's going to be very comfortable at this level. He's going to be very competitive at that as well. If you look at his 0-30 races, 2 starts back when he raced on the 6th of July, it was on the turf at the 30-0 level, bet down to 7-2, and was 5th, beaten 6.5 behind Bridal Falls. Let's look further back into the month of April, the 6th of April, when he raced at the 0-30. Again, it was on the turf, and he won at odds of 5-2, won by a half a length, defeating Yuhulu and Asian Princess. So we're seeing him here again at the 0-30. The only difference is that we're on the main track as opposed to being on the turf, and I like the price offered at 5-1. I think, as I mentioned, this is his level, and I expect Messi to run away here with a victory. He comes from off the pace, and we'll see how the track is going to be playing in this first race. And with the services of Andrew Poon on board, I think Messi has an outstanding chance to score at a good price of 5-1 and get win number 12 in his very decent career. That's Messi. He's approaching over $400,000 in prize money, and this gelding by Gold Market has been very faithful to the connections. Next we look at horse number 3, and that is Precise Faith, currently priced at 5-1. Leading rider Brian Boudramsing on board for owner trainer Terence Thomas, and Precise Faith 2 starts back was bet down to 5-2 over 1300 meters. That race was on the 20th of July, and was 3rd behind Royal Ballet, who was the upset winner in that event. So Precise Faith is now trying this 30-0 once again, distance now over 1200 meters, and I think we're going to see a much better improved run from him, because 2 starts back when he raced with the blinkers on that particular day, he was 3rd. Now I'm seeing here that they have taken the blinkers off and they've applied the cheek pieces on, so that could be a move in the right direction for Precise Faith. And of course, if you have Brian Boudramsing on board, you know you have an outstanding chance with your charge. So Precise Faith could be the biggest threat to my top pick of Messi, so I'm going with him as my second choice in the wagering, Precise Faith at 5-1. In for 3rd, let's go to the inside, horse number 1, that's a Single Bullet with the defending champion apprentice Rico Hernandez at odds of 5-2, and we're seeing the blinkers coming back on now for Single Bullet. Now, he hasn't raced with the blinkers since Easter Monday, which was back on the 22nd of April, and he has been highly supported as the favorite in 3 of his last 4 starts, and of course he did not live up there to win that, but he has been holding form quite well with a 2nd and a 4th place respectively in his last couple of starts, and was at this level of 0-30. So let's see if the addition of blinkers back on, the change of rider here, we're moving from 3 kilo claimers now to a 1 kilo claimer, gets the inside post, gets 1200 meters, so we're dropping back in trip. Let's see if all these factors can finally bring Single Bullet to another victory here. This afternoon is going to be start number 53 for the 6-year-old gelding by Discreet Cat. I'm going to play him for 3rd currently. He is the lukewarm favorite at 5-2. Now 2nd favorite in the wagering, that's Single Bullet at 5-2. So in today's first race, my selections, I'll play the 4 Messi 6-1 on top over the 3 Precise Faith at 5-1. I'll stick in the 1 Single Bullet to close off my trifecta. Selections for race 1 is 4, 3, and 1. Remember, the first race begins the early pick 4, start of the first daily double, and of course, single winner bonus in the superfecta of $15,153.16. 7 minutes to first race post time at 1:15. Good luck. That is the call to post to start off this afternoon's 7-race card. Race number 1 will be run over 1,200 meters on the main track, which is fast. And it begins the early pick 4, races 1, 2, 3, and 4. The first daily double of the afternoon, races 1 into 2. Exacta, trifecta, and superfecta wagering with a single winner bonus in the superfecta of $15,153.16 for horses rated 30-0 in this modified benchmark handicap 3-year-old and over. Here's the field. Number 1 is Single Bullet, owned and trained by Keith Lucas. Apprentice Rico Hernandez on board, the weight -1, 57 kilos. Single Bullet with the blinkers back on today is in at 3-1. Number 2 is Man on Fire, owned by Sukraj Singh, now trained by Terence Thomas. Apprentice Sven Balrup riding, the weight -3, 53.5. Man on Fire is trading at 2-1. Number 3 is Precise Faith, owned and trained by Terence Thomas. Brian Boudramsing riding, 57 kilos. Precise Faith with the cheek pieces back on today, blinkers comes off, is in at 9-2. Number 4 is Messi, owned by Mr. Gap and trained by Chester Roberts. Apprentice Andrew Poon riding, the weight -2, 55 kilos, and Messi is in at 5-1. Number 5 is Hand of Stone, owned by Michael Carew Jr. The trainer is Michael Lutchman. Apprentice Jovika Boudramsing riding, the weight -1, 55.5 kilos. Hand of Stone is also at 5-1. Number 6 is Visara, owned by the DSL Stables and trained by Chester Roberts. Apprentice Tristan Phillips on board, the weight -3, 55 kilos, and Visara is now at 5-2. And on the outside, number 7 is No More Regrets, owned by Kumar Ramdas and trained by David Simmons. Neela Mohammed in the saddle, the weight 55.5 kilos, and No More Regrets is in at 12-1. That's the field for today's first race. Again, it begins the early pick 4, races 1, 2, 3, and 4. The start of the first daily double of the afternoon, races 1 into 2. And reminding you, racing fans, the single winner bonus in the superfecta is $15,153.16. 4 minutes until first race post time. Good luck. For all you Simulcast racing fans, where we have action today from the Spa at Saratoga at 1 o'clock. The first race already ran there. Also at Woodbine at 1:05. The first race at Woodbine now official. And in just about 2 minutes time, we have action from Arlington International. Special post time today at 1:15 for Arlington. Today is the 2019 edition of the Arlington Million. So for all you Simulcast fans, be sure to pick up your programs and join us for action here this afternoon from Saratoga, Woodbine, and Arlington. Later on, we'll go to Del Mar, where the surf meets the turf. Del Mar's first race post time a little later on at 5 o'clock. So be sure to pick up your programs. Once again, the Arlington Million is carded to go off around 7:15 this evening. Of course, it has a lot of races on the undercard over there in Chicago at Arlington International. Check out our simulcast action. It's available on all levels of the grandstand. Be sure to pick up your programs downstairs as well for these 3 tracks that are running at this time: Saratoga, Woodbine, and Arlington International. Superfecta pool over $7,500. Post time in 2 minutes.